everyone. So today I have a get ready with me. I am going to run a few errands. I have to go to CVS to return a few things. I'm going to prime my face today with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So I'm just going to use this little bad boy here. And I am using my new bottle. I ran out not too long ago, so I'm happy that I have a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and just use a stippling brush to blend this out. For those who don't know, I do have really dry skin. I did moisturize with my Oxyderm moisturizer, which is a super thick cream that I really like using just to make sure that my skin doesn't flake off or anything throughout the day. I always like to make sure that I blend out under my brows just so it's not super harsh and so everything looks really seamless. You don't want your brows to look like it was literally plastered on there. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Foundation, and I am in the shade Bamboo. This is a little bit too dark for me, but I'm just going to do my own little concoction and lighten it. So one pump is more than enough. This product comes with 1 fluid ounce, which is an average, it's an average amount for a foundation. I always have to mix my Graftobian caramel shade with every foundation that I have, just because all of my foundations are usually neutral undertones, which looks okay, but I do have a lot of yellow pigment in my skin only because I am Asian and it's just, I'm yellow. That's not like a racist thing or anything, it's just my skin color, seriously. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this, whatever's on the stick. I'm gonna go ahead and just spritz my beauty blender with the Mario Badescu spray. And I want a lighter coverage today, so I'm not gonna build it up. The shade still looks a little too pink for me, but that's okay. Also, I did get a new camera, same model, new camera. I don't really have a lot of texture on my skin or anything, so that's good. So this foundation gave me a bit of a medium coverage, like the mixture that I made. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm okay with showing a few of like my dark spots and stuff. I'm not too insecure about it. Because my foundation is not full coverage, I really need to lighten my hair a bit more. Should I film it? Let me know. I kind of want to. Yeah, I need to lighten my hair a bit more because it's looking a little dull. Because my foundation is not full coverage, I'm going to go ahead and use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer along with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealers. So this is what they look like. I'm just going to put this on my under eyes. This is in the shade Caramel. I can use this shade to just color correct when I'm not wearing any foundation. So I really do like it. It's like one of my favorite concealers for a no makeup day. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out under here. I don't think I'm drinking or anything tonight, like for dinner or anything, so I like to usually have a full coverage on my under eyes when I'm drinking, because when you drink, I don't know, I feel like my under eyes get a little bit darker, so I feel like I'm okay for today. I'm supposed to go to my mom's house this weekend, but I really just, it's just a long drive there. I'm pretty sure I might be there this weekend, I'm really not sure. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus just on the center of my face. I don't really need it on my forehead. I don't know why I do that. I think I just see people do it, so I do it. This is going to cover a little bit of the blemishes that I have in the center of my face and just even it out a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of the Wet n Wild under my eyes, but not too close under my eyes, in this little area, just so it looks a little bit brighter. If I add it too close to my under eyes, then it'll give me that dark cast. So I do really like the coverage that gave me. It's just a really nice and kind of natural. I have 2 translucent powders. I have the Dermablend and the RCMA No Color Powder in here. I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't know why. I feel like, okay, I'll tell you why actually. I just feel like it doesn't really look good on the skin. It kind of just sits there and I don't know. I just don't feel like it really does anything for me. It makes my under eyes a little bit crepey, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to use my Sephora, this is not Sephora, this is my RCMA No Color Powder, but what I like to do is I'll take, let's see, I'm going to take this brush. This is a Real Techniques contour brush, but I'm going to take a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder and just put that right on top of my Hello Flawless, this is my Hello Flawless powder. So I just put it on top there, and I like to just kind of mix the shades, and I like to get a little bit of a tint on the powder. So I'm just going to use this and just set my under eyes and my eyelids as well. And this brightens it just a tad bit. It cancels out any other like dark circles that I might have, and this is really lightweight as well, so I really like how it feels. I never get any flashback, by the way, with the AIRBNB No Color powder, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm gonna do my favorite part, which is cream contouring. I'm taking a darker contour shade from this palette. I'm just gonna take the second to darkest one, and I'm just going to contour around it. It's a little bit red for me, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put it on the areas that I would naturally contour. It's okay if you have a little bit more of a warmer contour. Just make sure that your powder that you use to set it is actually a little bit more cooler tone, just so it can even out the colors in your face, because you really just want a more cool tone for this. I like to spray my e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. stippling brush. You can get it Target, Ulta, Walmart, $3. Really inexpensive, the best contouring brush ever to blend out your contour. I do more of like a dabbing motion, and then I'll go ahead and sweep the product. I have two of my favorite bronzers. I have my Becca bronzer. This is in the shade Ipanema Sun, and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in the shade Medium Deep. So I use both of these, and I like to bronze my face first. So I'm using Ipanema Sun, which looks like this. It has a little bit more of like a red undertone, but it's not too red. So that's why I really like this one. It mimics an actual tan. I'm just using an e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush for this. And I really fell in love with this bronzer quickly, just because I love the undertone of it, and it really just gives me like a sun-kissed look. I'm gonna take the chocolate Too Faced Soleil bronzer and put that right in that little hole. Because my face, you guys can see I have like this part. A lot of like Koreans and Thai girls don't have that, but I do. I think it's more like Cambodian. We have more of like a squared shape, I guess. I like my face shape. Like, I wouldn't change it or anything. So I'm going to take some of the AIRBNB No Color powder to go ahead and just clean up right under this. The blush that I will be using today is Snapdragon by Becca. You guys can't see the name, but it's just this pinky shade here. It looks really bright in the pan, but I really like it, surprisingly. I did not think that I would like this shade, but it really just gives me a kind of nice flush to my skin. Can you guys see the difference? I like putting it on my nose. It gives me a little bit more of like a kind of pouty, not pouty, but like a little button nose. So I do like that. For my highlight today, I'm going to be using the Master Chrome. It's pretty, but I feel like it's a little too glittery for me. So I guess we'll just have to see. Like I said, I'm just going to apply this highlight. I'm a little nervous. I tried it one time and I wasn't a huge fan, but this is the first time I'm trying it on camera. Oh, it is pretty. I don't know why it looked weird the other day. And like I said, this is like an everyday makeup for me, so I'm not gonna do like super crazy eyeshadow or anything. I have to go to the grocery store actually. So I'm gonna do just in my inner corner, brighten that up. If you guys have monolids, you can still do the inner corner. You can still do the inner corner and just make it a little bit brighter. I feel like it just opens up my eyes. I just use a smaller like fluffy brush for this. For my eyeshadow, I'm just going to go in with the Becca bronzer. I usually don't do this. I always have to go in with my regular eyeshadow, but this is okay because I'm just wearing all black today. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush, putting some color on the outer corner. So it just kind of made my outer corner a little bit deeper. I'm going back in with the highlight, taking a pencil brush. Not a pencil brush, I think this is a liner brush actually. Going under my brows. And I think I'm just gonna do mascara today because I don't really feel like doing lashes, honestly. I just want to be able to wear my sunglasses, and if I wear lashes they have to sit like this low because I don't really have a bridge on my nose. A trick I like to do is to just dot in between my lashes just to make them look a little bit more full. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I just like dotting them. Okay, let me zoom you guys in. So I just dot them in between my lashes. I don't really want to put on liner, any kind of liner. Dotting in between. And you do have layers in your lashes if you guys didn't already know that. I really don't like to do a thick line when I'm doing this. I just want my eyes to look a little bit more open and awake. To curl my lashes, I'm using my Kevin Kwan eyelash curler. And you guys, this says that it was made in Japan. I don't know if Kevin Kwan is Japanese or what. But I do know that this this eyelash curler is so bomb. I was like, okay, it's made in Japan. Like, I hope they know how Asian eyelashes are because, you know, we barely have any. But it works really, really well. I really like it. I'm only going to do mascara on my top lashes. I don't like doing them on my lower lashes when I'm not wearing falsies because I just don't think they look good. I'm doing the Lancome Seals Booster. What is this? Yeah, Seals Booster. And this is just a lash primer. And then the mascara that I like to use with it is my L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic Mascara. This makes Asian eyelids, or this makes Asian eyelashes like so freaking long. I also like my Lancome Monsieur mascara, but this is just what I have close to me. Let's see. I have this brow lash groomer by Royal and Langnickel from their Pro line. So it has a brush here, and then it has like a mascara eyelash comb here. So I like using this when my eyelashes are dry because I like to comb them and then curl them again. I know you're not supposed to curl them when they're wet or anything because it's not going to hold the curl or anything, but you're also not supposed to curl them after you've already put on mascara, but I do it anyway. I've been doing it for years. Oh my gosh, I love this eyelash curler. I think it just worked so well. So I'm gonna wait for my eyelashes to dry just to do that. Also, you guys asked me what perfume I've been wearing lately because I always switch it up every so often, but I've been using this Daisy Oh So Fresh one, and this smells so good. This is good for like an everyday wear. Oof. It is really yummy, and it does come with 4 ounces, 4 fluid ounces, and it's also like 105, so you get a lot more than the average, bottle. This is like a much bigger one, but the thing is, it doesn't last a long time. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. I find that it kind of fades within, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, so it's not very long lasting. For my lips, you can never go wrong with Blistex or any chapstick really. So I'm just going to take some chapstick. I actually want to remove whatever I have on my lips, whatever makeup is there. I did buy a Milani, I thought it was a lip scrub actually, and it ended up being a lip balm, and I'm like, what the freak? So I am going to return that today when I go and run my errands. I have to get Honey's shot record as well, so I can't forget to do that. So I just like to apply chapstick, Blistex, whatever. I don't really mind it. I know some people feel like they have to have lipstick or something on, but if I'm just doing like everyday errands, then I don't really care. So this is my completed look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys want a full face of drugstore like everyday makeup, then let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and leave a comment down below on what your favorite makeup product is, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.